Hi everyone, it's great to see you. I'm Kirsten Bacon and today we are going to cut up a chicken. So why cut up a chicken when I know I can get all the portions already done at the butcher's or the supermarket? Well, let me tell you. 1, it's cheaper. 2, it's a skill that you've got forever. It's everlasting. 3, you use the whole chicken. So there is no waste. So let's get chopping. What we're going to do first is we're going to remove the leg from the body. And we start that by just bringing our knife down here, and you'll see it's quite easy. There's actually a joint in there that you can actually move just there. And then we cut around that. If you haven't got a sharp knife, it won't work. Put the leg to the side. And then we go around to the other side. Again, the same principle, breaking the leg, find that little joint there. Get the knife and just really gently work around that joint. I always like to just roll them up. And there's our thigh. Now we're going to go to the wings. So get your chicken, you can see here, spreading out the wings. Again, there's a joint in every wing. So what we actually need to do is get the knife again and put it in between the joint, just like so. So we go to the other one. Again, we'll turn this around so it's easier to get to. Cut the joint, and again, if there's any resistance, just gently move your knife around. The next part is the backbone. So we need to look at the fat line here. You can see there's a fat line here. There's also a fat line here. They're almost like a guide to cutting the backbone off the chicken. So we get our knife and we're actually going to cut through that line. See how easily that went through? And then we're going to turn it around and we're going to cut along this fat line here. And you can see that that is almost separated from the backbone there. And then we just bring our knife down here and cut through. Again, making sure that your knife is super sharp before you actually do this. Break this off. You have the backbone, and now we have our breast. 2 pieces of breast, and we're going to take that breast off the bone. So when you do this, it's a little more difficult in that you haven't got a lot to hold on to. So you need to be very careful. Use your finger and go over and feel that bone. Put your knife along that bone, just like this, gently cutting the breast away from the bone. Really important that you try not to saw and that you cut smoothly so that you get a nice clean bone. And you can see how that's sort of peeling off there, the breast. Nice and clean. And we've got the bone here again. Gently pull the knife through against the bone. You can see if you look very closely that it actually just peels off there, a bit like filleting a fish in a way. It's a very quick job once you know how to do this, and you'll find once you do know how to do it that you'll probably do it a lot more often. Cut that little bit of fat off and then put the breast over onto the side. There's your chicken, all chopped up. We've got the chicken breast, which makes a fabulous palmy. We've got the chicken Maryland, which can be used for curries or casseroles or simply just roasted in the oven with lots of garlic and thyme and rosemary. And then we've got the wings. I personally like them with a bit of honey and soy, a bit of garlic, a bit of chilli just for a bit of extra bite. Absolutely delicious, roast them in the oven. And lastly, we've got the chicken carcass. And next time, I'm going to turn that into a beautiful stock. Join me.